Welcome everyone. Yeah, hi everyone. Welcome to the training, and it's a pleasure to have all of you. Welcome to and about the organization. We are a global consulting and training organization, and this is Amitabh Saxena welcoming you. I'm heading the uh, all the operations in Anexas. And also, I've been a trainer for the last 30 years. And I have with me our trainer today of Power BI, Nirja. And about the organization, we have completed more than 5,000 consulting projects worldwide. And we have got 2,000 plus clients uh, around the world, and more than 300,000 professionals have been certified. And we have got uh, more than 19 years of existence uh, of consistent growth and customer satisfaction, and we have been enabling individuals and organizations to achieve excellence. So, welcome everyone, and welcome to the training once again. As people are joining in, I would recommend that you please take your notes, and also this recording will be available to everyone after the session, so you can always watch that recording any number of times. So on that note, let me once again welcome everyone. Those who have just joined in, we'll be starting in a short while. And over to you, Nirja, if you can just continue.
Yeah, before we start the session, we would like to also inform you about we have few polls which will help us to understand the clients who are there today. So we'll start the poll. Please answer the questions. That will be really helpful for us. Okay, thank you. Thank you for this poll. And we have another two more polls. Thanks for answering this poll. The next poll goes here. Yes. What is your primary goal for attending this Power BI workshop today? Please answer to this poll. Yeah, thank you. Thank you once again. Many of you are telling understand how Power BI can benefit my work or organization. Yes, definitely you will know about it today. And some of you are telling understand the basic concept of Power BI. Sure, you are going to have it today. So thank you for this. The next and last poll. Yeah, please answer to this question. Okay, thank you. Thank you for answering this poll too. And we will invite our Power BI trainer Nirja to start the training. Welcome to everybody to this Power BI session. Thank you.
Thanks, Pavitra. Hi, all. Good evening. Welcome to this Power BI workshop session. As you have told, right, you will get all the inputs and there will be good output from this workshop today. So I'm just starting my presentation. Just if you have any doubts, you can put in chat. You can stop me and ask for. No worries, okay? Okay, I'm just like scrolling the next slide. Okay. So, yeah, I saw the polling saying that many are from basics, many know something on Power BI, but just for a glance, I'll just explain you what was Power BI previously and what is it now, so that we'll have the perfect understanding about the software. So, Power BI was an Excel add-in. It was Power Query, Power Pivot, Power View, and Power Map. Actually, in Excel, if you go in options, you will still find the Excel add-in options where you can add like Excel macros. You had the options like which works on the VBA.NET. The same way, we had the options for this Power Query, Power Pivot, View, and Mapping. What were these doing there? Power Query was used to edit and format the data. Power Pivot is to summarize the data. That is, from multiple tables, we are able to group it and work on a summary of the data. That was used with Power Pivot. Power View is like a dashboard, all the graphical reporting, pie graph, tables, matrix, all those mapping, all those come to this Power View. Power Map is a bit like different, like with the longitude, latitude, exactly if you want, like the uh, interactive mapping, which is used for connecting for the area coverage or population, which is used for the digital marketing. So these were all used in the Power Map. So all this was combinedly worked in Excel previously as an add-in. Now, next, Microsoft, what did they do? They have combined all this and made it as a software which is so easy as like Excel. So to define what is Power BI, it is a collection of software, services, apps, and connectors that work together to turn the unrelated sources of data into a interactive visual. That's a raw data. If you have I say, okay, maybe 10, 20 is fine. You can just go through the data. You can analyze and say, yes, this is higher, this is lower. But now the data is plenty now, right? It's like lakhs and lakhs of rows and even columns. We are going to have the multiplication of the data. Then what happens? We'll be lost somewhere in the data, right? So for that, we have to see the data output as a summary or as a visual, which gives us just an output saying, okay, this is growing, this is declining. This was like, this is the actuals for this year. This was for the last year. How is it going? What is the forecast I can give to the concern? What is a product which is going higher in this season? Okay, so who are the existing customers? Did we lose any existing customers from our concern? So all these questions, all this, what I say, insights or inferences from the data is being made very easy in Power BI software. So whether your data is from a simple Excel or cloud basis, where you have a data where like you work on SQL, you work on big data type of thing, or you work on just a simple Excel, CSV file, or you want some data from your website, which where you will like, okay, the polling has been done just now. Like maybe the polling and is it in your website with something in a different, maybe a submit feedback or for the quality. Okay, all that I can get website URL also to Power BI and analyze the data. So how easy it is. Even the other portals like Google Analytics, Facebook, this, that, anything you can get that to Power BI and convert that into a meaningful insight. Also, there is a main point in Power BI, that is we have various types of files can be combined in Power BI at a time. That means I can combine an Excel with CSV, with a website and something from SAP or CRM or Salesforce. Okay. So different like sources, but I can combine the data and give a single output from that. Okay. So this is the benefits of Power BI. That's we have the personalized dashboards. It's like our own process, company's process. We have a company theme. We can use this particular font or color or the visuals with a different data, whatever we can pull from the extracts. Attributes, the low it is like low cost. Actually, you have a free Power BI dashboard desktop also. Actually, if your organization still has not started, means logging or signing up for Power BI, you can just start it today. As of now, you can just go to the link saying that download Power BI desktop free version download it. It will ask you the 32-bit or 64. You just have to select as per the system what you're using, you have to select 32 or 64, and it will get downloaded in 2 seconds. Once you do it, you just can open, get the data, use the dashboards, and you create a dashboard free. When it's time to give the access to the other people in the organization, maybe, okay, I'm manager, I'm going to give the login to access to my stakeholder or CEO or MD of the proprietor of the company who wants to see the insights. Then it is that I can get the Power BI service login for me and publish it. That is, it is for everyone. It is like a Outlook sort of thing or theme sort of thing where you can create the workshops and upload the desktops there. Okay. So maybe now you may ask me, is it that our concern doesn't have desktop, but I want to try with the free version, and in future, after maybe months or years, can I use the same desktop which I already made, because it takes time, right? Already made. I want to publish that to a on cloud. Yes, it is possible. So whenever you get the sign in, you can sign in into the dashboard which we have already worked and publish it. Okay, so it's like too easy, simple things in Power BI. So access to real-time data information, that is, you can use the SQL if you're using the website. Like I said, the feedback, it is online, right? Whenever there is an update here, it will be updating in your Power BI desktop, because that is the URL link what you have taken. It is not the manual or the system link import query what you have taken. So you have the custom security features also. You have, for example, you have, say you are working as a sales support, and you have a very big sales support team all over. Here what comes is I can give an access to the concerned person only for the concerned region. I can say, okay, this UAE, one person will be seeing. This Europe, one person will be seeing. APAC, one person will be seeing. And even in APAC, some other segment will be with some other person. Like that, region-wise, sector-wise, product-wise, how many other combinations I can create a combination and give the access to the concerned person. And for this, I'm going to make only one single dashboard. That is, I'm doing it for at a time. But I am splitting the dashboard maybe 100 times to the 100 people. So easy it is, right? Generally, if you're working on Excel, what do? You will create it, copy it, filter it, send, mail it. Yes, it's like much time, manual work you are doing it. But this is a perfect automation that you will do one dashboard and it will be for 100 people the same thing. Next is reports accessed across the multiple platforms. Yes, it is. You can use the reporting and the Power BI desktop, Power BI service, that is on cloud. You have a mobile app option, and even in any of the tab or iPad, it is changed as per the size of the instrument or the equipment you are using. I can say if it is 14 inches, 12 inches, 10 inches, how much ever it is, because we are not going to work on the UI UX part for this. Once you made a desktop version with a proper alignment, maybe that will change as per the platform or whatever the instrument you are using. And even in the multiple platforms, I can say I can use it in PowerPoint presentation. That is, I can use a link of Power BI to a PowerPoint presentation, and I can share the PowerPoint to the concerned person so that he feels that the data is normally runs as a presentation. But in that, I also have the option of interactive option in the PowerPoint presentation. So I can create some slicers. When I click on something, it changes. It is not like static. It is interactive PowerPoint presentations I can do. So next, if we come, we say no speed constraints. Yes, it's just seconds you can get the data. How many ever lakhs of data you have, you can combine and use it. Easier to connect, so easy. Just one click, select what is the version. Even that also you not search. It's just a list you have. You can just click on it and it will be connected. Monthly updates, this I have to explain. This is like I can give seconds update, not monthly also. It's like it's on my hands that I say, okay, refresh it now. After half an hour, after 1 hour, do a refresh for 8 times, 12 times, how many ever times I can. I can give an option saying that refresh the file. Okay, so whenever the Power BI opens, it gets refreshed on the particular time without you again going to that and saying, okay, manually refreshing, nothing. It's just schedule refresh what you can do. Integration with Excel is still there with Power BI software. That is, even after I have worked on some data modeling or data formatting in the Power BI desktop, if I want to get that data back to Excel, I can do it. Still, I have the option of getting all the work copy pasted to Power Excel, Microsoft Excel. Then you have artificial intelligence advantage. This is like super, I have to say. That is, see, generally, we people are not doing some coordinating work, or we are not developers. It is not a coding sort of thing, right? We are not doing, yes, we are developing some dashboards, desktops and all, true, but our main advantage from this Power BI is getting the data analysis done by itself by Power BI. So I get the data to the Power BI software. Okay, as per the columns I have created, as per the formulas I have created, it gives me the insight saying, okay, see, this sales, if I'm having a trend graph with the sales, okay, it will say that the sales, what is the highest sales and what is the contribution of what has given that higher sales. Okay, who is the person who has done the top particular sales and what is the consistency. So all the points regarding that particular topic, it will be giving us from the data what we give. So it is like so easy for us to become to the next level, that is data analyst, without we thinking more on the data. It will give us some inputs itself and we can add our own points and present it. Okay, so yeah. Now coming to this Power BI data flows, or we can say it is a Power BI Power Query. Power Query is like helpful to edit and format the data. Okay, so this Power Query, after working on it, you will be loading it on the Power BI desktop, which can be given to the teams for the collaboration, eliminate the duplication of data retrieve, because once you do it, it is like automation. For example, I have 1,000 rows with me. I have worked on Power BI desktop and I have saved it. I have kept a schedule refresh for daily. I have 4 times schedule refresh. So today night, there are some 500 rows added in the data. There's a source. Some data is added to that. When I see the data tomorrow in the Power BI desktop, it is like, it is with the 1,000 plus 5, 1,500 rows added, and it gives me an output saying, okay, this million is the sales, this is the profit, this is the quantity sold, and these are the new like customers or things added in a single day. So all this is automated. That is, once I do, it is done. The work comes when you have to change some parameters or you have some new elements added in your data, then you will go back to the desktop and change it. That's it. But generally, the same one will not be changing. So providing a single source of truth, that is building a reports and visualization stock of a single source of the truth. That is, I can when I'm manipulating the data, I'm confirming the data. That is, this is the perfect one. Even I can match with the data anywhere because it's just a parameters which I'm using. and is a single source which is spread to everyone. It is not that I create each files and give it, right? It is a single one which everyone can access. The selections and the data will be the same for everyone's look. Then integrated common module schemes, okay, mapping your organizations to data, okay, common data quickly and easily. So this is actually, I'm getting, that's what, various multiple sources getting into one place, and I'm converting output from that. It's like so easy for the other persons to get the data output, and they can even analyze on the data some other ways. That means I do one set of data and I can use it for n number of dashboards. It is not that it is restricted to only one, right? That way. And we have this, okay, this is just a similarity or the advantage what we have, what we are given in Power BI. In Excel, we have spreadsheets, pivot tables, like the tables or summary, the what to say, the definitions, formatting of it, cell formulas. And Power BI, we have report view instead, custom visuals we have, interactive dashboards we give. We publish that to a Power BI service, which is on cloud. What is that which is commonly given here? That is, I'm collaborating with the Excel still. It is Power Query, the data model, and the DAX. Okay? So we'll learn step by step all these. Okay, so this Power BI course will help you understand how to use the Power BI tools to analyze, create the data sets. Okay, so today we'll learn maybe a single dashboard with some visuals from, I have some sales data with me. So let me try creating some visuals and explain so that you will know how powerful it is. Okay, so coming to what is Power BI. Power BI, like Microsoft says, it is a business analytics solutions, and it's like an interactive visual, which can be used on the desktop, used on the organization, and it is embedded on the websites and the mobile apps. Once we complete working on the Power BI desktop, I'll be pushing that to the Power BI service, which is the on-cloud premises. There, you will be able to give the access to the other concerned persons. Okay, Power BI desktop is what we are going to do it. We have a free version itself, so I'll just like show you whatever versions I can work on it. Then we have Power BI embedded, allows developers to have the embedded dashboards, and you can use this in your own organizations and or client or customers. You can share the Power BI embedded dashboards in PowerPoint presentations. You can share it in an Power BI service. You can give them the Power BI mobile app, sign in to them so that they can view it in the mobile app also. So all these versions you have it in embedded. Okay, the reasons to use Power BI is, how do you know like it is the right choice or not? Should we have gone to the other like Python or Tableau or coding, or should I learn coding? These all things will be in your mind now. But it's what I say is, it's just a quick start. Now, when I'm starting it today, now you see, you will be able to create a dashboard yourself with the data what you have. And it will be damn easy for you because you know your data already. So I'll just explain you how to just drag and drop and make a visual, make a conversation with the data to get the insights. So actually we are automating the data through this Power BI, and we are going to distribute or publish this data to other persons in the organizations by publishing it to Power BI service on cloud premises. We have an option of adding it the real time, that is the website, SAP, Oracle, any other softwares, the data warehouses, if we can connect, it is the real-time data or live connection, or we can say direct query. maybe direct query, import query. This will be the persons who have or have knowledge on SQL coding. Still not required actually. Just like saying. It's a easy tool. You can customize the dashboards. You can make like I guess I can make 15 solid visuals in one single page. Okay, because in Power BI I have slices to dissect it. I have the option of expanding the visual. I have an option of tooltip, which is used to see the data more than what you have dragged in. So yeah, I'll explain it further. So I've discussed about this customized security features, which is known as role level security, RLS, which is used as a filter. That is, I have maybe 100 people or 1,000 people to be shared with the dashboard. So I'll give 1,000 people single dashboard, I'll make it and just create a filter to them and say, okay, you just get the access only to the particular topic they want, particular region, particular product, anything that we can decide. We can decide the role saying that, okay, this person is from this region, for this product only maybe for this particular after this particular quantity, he'll be taking care. Done. I can just create a role, push it to that. Connecting to data is damn easy. Just get data, connect the data. I have an option of transforming the data and loading the data. I'll explain to you when I'm doing it. Transforming is editing and formatting the data. If you have a perfect data, sometimes we have it. We generally would have worked for some other thing, the raw data. We would have a proper table formatting with all that properly. Then it's directly load. I can do directly drag and drop, create the charts, create the percentages. I can use the pie graph, use a line graph, have many like waterfall graph. I have the KPI graph separately, which is just, I have to just drag the target and the achievements, simple. Doing all these things, I can create the n number of pages I can create. I can hide the pages after I create it. For example, I have made some, 10, 20 pages, but maybe I just have to publish only 5, but the other 5 are just for the reference. Maybe he may ask in further future, maybe it's some ad hocs, suddenly it will come. Yes, you keep it. You just can hide that. And when you publish it, the only one which you did not hide it, that will be published. And when you go to your data, because you're the developer, you can see all the pages with all the data, whichever you want. Okay? So that's simple it is. And in Power BI service, it is like a Outlook or Teams. You can say it is just creating a folder, naming it, pushing the Power BI desktop data to the Power BI service and say, give the access to the concerned person, say that he is a admin, that is, he has all the rights as you do. Maybe you say contributor, okay, he can just edit and he can see the data, but he can't save it and push it to someone else. Okay, so all this we have some set of list for managing, giving the access to the concerned person. Okay. So you can simplify and stream data by using a get data Power Query. ETL. Power Query is the ETL process. What is ETL? It is extract, transform, that is formatting, extracting, getting the data, transforming, editing and formatting the data, and loading it back to the Power BI desktop. So once I complete this ETL transform, extract, transform, and load, our data is ready to start working the visuals or the formulas if you want. So from there, we will start like automating the process. Why? As I said, today I have 1,000 and tomorrow I'll get 2,000, 3,000, everything will be added going on. Nothing. No, I don't need to go back to that file and change it. Even the date also, I need not change. It will, as on today, it will work. For example, I may have a ask from my stakeholder saying, okay, whenever I see the data, I want the sales which was last year the same day or the same month. Happens, right? Many, because normally the sales happens on a seasonal basis only, it is just a trend what we have it in sales forecast. So if there is a requirement saying on the same period last year, parallel period the same day, I want the data. See it, how many years ever it is. Now this year I'm doing it 2025. I have created a Power BI dashboard, desktop, published it, done. And after 5 years also, it will work properly. That is after 2030, if the person is opening and seeing the data, he will see the last year, that is the 2029 data, exactly saying last year it was this much, this year is this much, this is how it was growing, this is what happened. Okay, so flexibilities I'm explaining. Because we have an options for date. Date time intelligence is a main module we have in Power BI desktop. So that is where it will take care of all these answers. Fine. Our teachings and approach would be simple. With sample data I have, we are going to give you a sample data. I'm going to give you a sample data. I'm going to give you the already worked Power BI desktop so that when I'm explaining, you can go through that. We have the each topic, I can say each function, we have a video recorded for you. So how many ever times you can go and view the video. If you still have doubts, you can contact us and we'll give you the answers for the set of questions you are given us. So we'll be giving you a LMS portal in which you will be having the presentation also, video also, sample data also. Because why I mean to give the sample data is the sample data, maybe if you're joining, I'll be taking these many set of hours for you with the same data, right? So you will be understanding the data and you know what columns to be used and where, right? So it will be easier for you to understand with the sample data what I shared first. Then yes, after once you do a project with this data, then it's like your data because you have the knowledge of your data already. So it's easy for you to grab the columns or the formulas, which formula and what type, what visual can be used to which inference module you want. So this is just a symbolic representation. I was showing that it is just a multiple sources. I can get the data to Power BI and create a single dashboard. Okay, these are few analytical parts which we have it in Power BI. So I've just made a view of it. This is an advanced process and tools to analyze the data. We have an machine learning algorithm over the data, which is inbuilt there in Power BI service. So you just will have to drag the data saying maybe I have my year, quarter and month in below and have the values here, right? Just I had to drag and drop this and I can have the option of explain analysis here. So when I click on this analysis, it will let me know that, okay, this particular month, this particular product, or this segment is going up, down, higher, lower, existing. We are decreased in existing customers, or maybe you have a dealer module also. Sometimes you say the dealer had low sales last time. This time it is a bit okay for him. Maybe the consistency for the year is fine for the concerned dealer. So all this informations will be from this analysis. How does it take? How do I say the column namings as such? It's the data what we give. If my data comprises the details of the salesperson, the dealer, the customer list, the product list, it will automatically give you the analysis based on those particular parameters. You can select the parameters also. Maybe it looks like, okay, it looks like this. Each one, it says, see, by sales amount, by year, by quarter, and category. It's saying, see, this particular sales amount, the category computers accounted for the majority of the increase among categories. So this is a category column from which it is taking the detail. And it is saying the relative contributions made by the TV and video, home appliances, and computers changed the most. So from this, it is just giving me, it is a waterfall actually. So it is giving me analysis itself. It says it is 55.32% increase in sales amount between this period to the other period. The analysis where I showed you, right? From there. So again, from there, I have some more. See, I have still sales amount for the quarter and sales amount for the category. It's a different type of visuals I have selected. So maybe the bar graph, cluster graph, line graph, ribbon bar graph, all this I can select it when I'm going to it. If there is a simple smart narrative visual, I can just work on create a visual, convert that to a smart narrative. It's just clicking on a button, that's it. It's converted and it says that, okay, this is what you gave. From that, this is increasing, this is decreasing, this has these many visits, or it is higher than this, lower than this. All this will be computed by Power BI and it will give you. And even we have the option of writing our own words, and I can give the answers here. I can say total sales and I give a formula, it will reflect the answer for there. And whenever I select on some category, it will change as per the selections what I make because it is interactive. We have an advanced feature now in Power BI that is named Q&A visual, which is like very useful actually. Through this Q&A, you can create a chart. It is not that you have to create a visual, drag the column, drag the row, select the legend, nothing. Just open the Q&A, ask a question, it will give you the answer to you. We have some new updates, that is the Power BI Embedded, where I can use the desktop versions on the PowerPoint presentations also, as previously said. Some people still, they would not like to go to the Power BI service, open the workspace, click on it. No, they still, some people would seriously like the PowerPoint presentation look, the view here. Just click on it and you can change it. So for that purpose, they have given an option to integrate the Power BI desktops to PowerPoint presentations you are using the sharing the URL. Okay, just a second. Yeah, I'm back. So I'll just give you a grasp of what topics we are going to cover. So we'll be starting with the data analysis. What is the data analysis role? What are normally the tasks given, and how we should work on it. We'll start working on the data analysis part with Microsoft, building blocks of Power BI. We'll learn what are they first, then we'll see the demo of getting the data. We'll get the data, edit the data, resolve the issues, if any errors we get it. Okay, prepare the data properly, load it, clean it, transform it, load it, shape it, whatever you can say. You will finally load it to the Power BI desktop, and then we will start working on some other data modeling part, that is data types, using the schemas, that is combining the tables. Maybe it will not be a single table which you are going to use, right? Maybe you'll use 2-3 tables combined, where it will be some interactive list, that is a transaction list, and something will be a unit list where you have to combine both and get a data. That is, instead of using a VLOOKUP, I'll just drag and drop something. And yes,
Nitya, sorry to interrupt. Your screen is not shared.
Oh, is it? Sorry. Just a second. I messed it maybe. Is it visible enough?
Yeah, it's fine now.
Thank you. Sorry, maybe, okay, I was just reading the topics, so topic covers. So designing and data modeling, introduction to DAX, that is creating a very, what to say, simple columns, simple formulas, just to use it, drag and drop it, and create some visuals. I'll start with a simple, then I'll explain the complex ones. We'll learn how to filter, slice, and dice the data. We'll use some complex functionalities in DAXs. That is, we have some combinations like using the logical functions like OR and if conditions. All this will be using in the variable functionality, and we'll use it in the DAX and measure. Then we will go through the visuals, have to add the visuals, have to format it, configure the visuals, design the appeal of the layout, okay, giving a background for it, using the navigators, using the bookmarks, adding the shapes to the proper pages, okay, giving the list of, like, I can define a order sequence for the list which I'm going through. I have option of drill through, which is from one particular place I can just like go on moving to the next below categorizations. We have the exploring of insights with advanced analytics, data comparison with analytical features, have the date time intelligence functions we have. So we'll use some functions like what if parameter. We have many visuals which we have to discuss actually. So we'll learn each of it, have to work on it. We'll learn tooltip and complete working completely that from the raw data to the publishing the dashboard. Will be going through everything in this particular course. So I'll be explaining you how does Power BI service look and how to manage the files there, how to protect it, how we are going to use that RLS function, that is a security option giving to the other for the access, and creating the single dashboards and publishing. Okay, all this I'll be explaining you module by module in the course. Just let me know if you have any doubts. I'm sharing my, let us go to a practical part now. I'll just open my Power BI, new Power BI, and I'll show you how we can get the data and all. So just a second, I'm sharing my screen in a minute. Meanwhile, if you have any doubts in the topics, you can just ask me. I'm sharing my screen. Is it like visible? I'm showing you the one Power BI where I'm just opening the blank report here. Selecting it now. I guess you can see my Power BI desktop version now. You can see the normal ribbon icons like home, insert, modeling, view, optimize, help options, file. I have a panel where I can create the visuals. I have the filters. These are the visuals which I can use to create the graphical reporting. I have few more like table module report and the other things like DAX queries for the persons who may be already working, who have knowledge on SQL. Admins, if you don't have, also no worries, because we have queries, quick measures and all to use it. It is for some coding persons. If you have, you can use this. Now let me get the data. I'll show you. I'm just selecting this get data. I have the list of common data sources which I'm using. So I have still more. If you click on more here, you will find the list of the database. So this is by category, by file, by database, by the Microsoft Fabric. It is the data flow in the Power BI service. Okay. Then we have Power Platforms, Azure we can use on cloud, online services like Dynamics, Salesforce, that is a customer relation management, Salesforce we have it. From Google Analytics, Adobe Analytics, all this you can see we have a very big list. So from all this, we can get the data and combine it. Here, this is the other ones where you can take the website, you can take the SharePoint link. You have Adobe, see, common things, maybe R script, Python, R script, everything we can get the data. So now I'm just like starting with a simple Excel. Just click on Excel workbook here. I'm clicking on connect and I have a sample sales data with me. It just took seconds, right? It is showing me the navigator. I have actually 3 sheets in the Excel. So I'll select all the 3. So when I'm selecting C, I can see the data actually. I can feel the data from here, right? So I have an option of load and transform data. Now I'm selecting load because, okay, I have one particular table with a proper formatting. So I'll just try using this load. Once I click on it is loading. Done. So here you're able to see the data here. See the order table, that is I have 3 sheets, orders, people and returns here. So if you want to see the data here from the desktop, you can click on this table view and here you have an option of seeing the data. See all the columns. I have the option to sort the data, select the data. This is a date column here. So you have, if I'm taking a text column, see in text, I have the logical conditions like equals to, doesn't equal to, starts. It is everything the same. You will have it in table as you use it in Excel, right? So I just have all these columns now. So mostly I have the categories, city, country, customer ID, okay, customer name, discount. I have, if I'm saying values, I have profit, sales, segment, quantity, state, subcategory. Good, great. So I'll just make few visuals here and show you how easy it is. What did I do? I just got the data from the Excel. That's it, right? So, okay, what shall we do? We'll start with the summary of some data. Okay, so for that, I'll just use a card here, single card. I'm just going to drag and drop the data. See, for example, I want the total to say the total sales. I'll just drag the sales to this. And it says the total sales is 2.3 million. Great. So I'll just align it properly. I have an option of formatting these. I'll just click on this, more options. I have, okay. I'll click on the title. I'll give a title to it saying it is a total sales. I'll give text color, choose a background and align it. Done. Let me go back and just change the size of this. Maybe 25 or, okay. Now I'll just come to this. Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you. Many people are telling full screen is not visible. Can you make it full screen?
It is actually. Okay, just a second. Let me. Is it fine enough? You able to see that?
Yeah, but I think
Can you confirm it?
yes, it's fine. But only thing maybe because you're sharing screen with the panelist thing is appearing. Anyway, it's fine. Please continue.
Sure. So fine, I have just created a card here. So I'll just give a border to this visual border I'm just creating. I'll just click OK here. And from here, I have a field option here, right? What I'll do, I don't want the sum of sales to be listed because I already gave a title. So I'll go to the format. I will remove the category label here so that I'll see only the value. So I got my total sales here. What I'll do, I'll just copy paste it, okay? And I will remove the sales from here and add quantity. Click on quantity and I get the total of quantity. So I'll change the title again to total quantity here. Just copy pasting it, or even I can create a new one if I want. So I'll take the total profit. I've changed the title. Now I'll change the field here. Just click. I did not work on editing and formatting. I just took one sheet and I'm creating some views. So let me take the profit. Okay, profit is in thousands. But I'll take the again quantity here. And this time, let me take I have the discount column here. Okay, I'll find the average discount. Now, generally, if you want the average of something, what do? You'll go to the column, create equal to average, open the bracket, select the range, drag it to something creative, right? But here, I'll just show how easy it is. I'm just taking the discount column. Okay, here, click on the discount column here. I've got the discount column, right? Here, I have an option of changing the way it summarizes. So the field is sum of discount and the summarization I wanted by average. So my average discount is actually 16%. So it shows 0.6, right? I'll go to the value. I'll change this to none. Decimals will be 0 here. Change the format to percentage. So simple. So I did not make any, like people say that use DAX, use measure, use formulas, nothing. Just drag and dropped it, did the corrections in the format. I'm getting my average discount here. Further. Here, okay, let me get the count of the customers what I have. Okay, count of customers. So I'm going to the fields, remove this, select the field option here, and let me try taking the customer name here. And it is giving me the name of the customer first. Okay, so let me go to the option, summarization. I'll change that to count. And count is, I have 9,994 rows, that is data in my data set. Correct? Now from here, I want to get the distinct count from here. I'll change it the total count and below let it be the hash count. That is a distinct count. So here what I'll do, because I already have the field here, I'll just go to the fields, select the summarization and say I want to see the count distinct. That is the unique customers. Maybe a single customers might have taken the product 10 times, 12 times, 2 times, how many ever times it may be. But I just want to know the total count of the customers. That is 795. Okay. So now, if I want to change the combination, color combinations of this, see, I have my page layout option where I can just click on it and you can see the change, see? And even I can seriously change the background of the page from here. Otherwise, also I have an option of changing it in the page information. So I can give a canvas background use as a wallpaper from the outside JPG, from maybe your desktop or SharePoint, anywhere you can get a particular image that is either a company logo, image, anything, or a theme for your dashboards you can create with the help of this canvas background. So let me try a wallpaper and say I'll just put just a gray color and with a transparency. So instead of making it white, I just made it this color. Okay, let me try some other, okay, gray. Done. From here, okay, let me try creating some visuals. I'll take the clustered column graph. I've just clicked on the graph, okay. I am dragging the data. I can drag here either to the suggestions. So I'll say I'll have the profit. I'll have the quantity by, maybe let me take the segment here. Okay. So if you see, I have the heading saying that sum of sales, sum of profit, and sum of quantity by segment is the one which I have taken. So I can easily come to properties, have option of changing the title. I say performance by segment, or segment performance, I can say simple segment performance. I can change the color here. I'll give a dark background, make it in between. I can change the legend. I can simplify this very much. I can just remove the access titles because I already know I have a title above. I'm just removing it so that I can see the data here. I'll remove the title here. I'm actually removing the values also from there. And here I did not give an option of data labels, which is actually very important, right? How do the people understand without the data? But it's possible with Power BI. When you hover on each of the bar graph, you will find the details of that. So I can see the segment is consumer, the sum of sales is the value. The next one is the sum of profit of the consumer segment. And the last one is the quantity. Okay. I got this. But the thing is, I don't want, see, this is not about the analysis on the other profit and these things. I just want the sum of profit sales only to be analyzed. That is, this is okay, this is the highest, this is the lowest, this is the average. But I want to see the other data in the visual here without dragging the value to the y-axis. I can still get the data view of other columns. How it is possible with the tool tab. So I can say it's the quantity. I want the profit. I can see we discount become a sum. So I'll give 2 of it and see. Now I'm again going to the hovering on the column name, and you see that I can see the sum of sales, sum of quantity, sum of profit, all the 3 at a time when I'm hovering on the column. But if you see, I have used only one field in the y-axis. So there is nothing analyzed with the tabular like the columns here, but I just have the additional information using this simple tooltip. Also, I can rename the column for each visual. That is, I can rename the visual here. See, I can say it is a total sales. Okay. But the actual column is something else. It is from orders and sales. It is sum of something. But for this particular visual, I am renaming it. So I'll say total quantity. This will be total profit. Now go back to the tooltip and see. Superb, right? So anything, any number of columns, and even I can get a page to this tooltip. That is, I can create a page and get that particular page to this tooltip. Also possible. So if you still want to see the data, great. You have an option of data labels. Normally, as usual, you have it. You have it for, you have options of positions, you have option C, overflow of it, optimize. You can have a separate background for it. You can create a detailed set of data for this visual. That is, instead of 1.16, I can get some other values also added to this particular data here. So that is also possible with the visuals. Now, I'll just copy paste it. And I'm converting this to a pie graph where you will see, okay. Now, I guess the screen is a bit smaller now because I'm showing you the visual, I'm showing you the, I have a panel, filter panel, format panel, date panels and all, right? So you may think that how is it possible to have 10 or 15 visualizations in a single page, and how is it possible to view? It is because even if the visual is smaller, it says that, okay, there is a pie graph. I'm able to see, but I'm not able to see the data here. You have an option of expanding, that is focusing on the mode. So I'll just click on this focus mode, and there comes my expansion of the single visual. So each visual, I can open and analyze the data. So here, what I did, I just copy pasted the previous one where I've used the tooltip, right? That is why what it comes, it says the particular segment is home office. It has the total sales, quantity, profit, and it is 0.43 million, but 18.7% contribution. This contribution option is actually there in Excel also, right? It is just replicated here also. The same thing, I can just get it in a pie graph. Okay, maybe you think, fine, visuals are fine. Visuals are every time in Excel also. It's like easy, possible, we'll do it. Now what I'll do, I'll just create a matrix. You can see a table from here. I'm using a matrix here. Okay. Let me just zoom a bit. Where it comes. Okay, so I'll show you. Let me just drag a bit. Okay. I'll see that that is in a single page so that when I'm adding some columns, it's easier for your understanding. Okay, now I guess you can see the what I'm able to see. I can see the segment, the total sales, total profit, quantity, and the total profit from here, correct? Let me remove the quantity from here because I don't want it now for the calculations. I'll go to the add and build your visuals. I will remove the quantity from here. What I do, I just click on this X mark, removing it. Sales, profit. Now, I want to see sales minus profit. from here. In this table, I want to add a column saying that I want to see the total sales minus total profit. That is the difference between it. How do I get the difference? Generally, what we do, we go create take a total of sales, take a total of profit minus this, get a data, create a column or create a formula to get this, correct? I'll just show you a simple way. I'll click here. Okay, let me take it a bit to the right, I guess you'll be able to see that. To the right, click on it and let me go to this. Quick measure. And here with the help of the Copilot, it's like easier to get my answer now. So I have plenty aggregations, filters, time intelligence, year to date, rolling average, cumulative, addition, subtraction, everything. So I wanted a subtraction, right? So I'll just click on subtraction here and I'll take the base value is my sales from here and subtracted by profit. And I'm adding it. What happened? There is a additional measure created. You can see here. I'm just minimizing this and I'll show you. You have a difference calculator icon here with saying sum of sales minus sum of profit. So I will drag this to the table and let me just make it a bit small. I'll just put it variance. That's it. So total sales minus profit is the variance. The same way I can say I can get the net sales, that is total sales divided by the price, everything. All the other things I can work on. Okay. Not only this, one more I'll show you. Let me, remove the profit and variance from here. Okay. I'm dragging the same sales to this again. Same sales column, I'm dragging it here. And let me see if I can summarize, see the average here. Possible? Average sales is this much. Let me see. Are there any other options for me? Minimum, maximum, count, variance, medium. Great. Let me drag it a bit. Okay, just a second. I can add a column that is summarized like a pivot here. So let me, create one more so that you won't miss it. I'll remove the average sales from here. I'll add the column here and say, let me take the region. Okay. So just click on the region here and I see the summary. Segment. Central East, the region is on the column. I get my sales data here. Okay, so that easy it is to work on data. And about the layout, if you see, it is simply just I have to select. I'll get the combinations which I'm already using as a page view and I can change it, change the font size, color, the title. I can change it anytime. And even once you have started doing it, for example, I have a color combination here. That is, I have a title with some green here and a black white space, right? So if I want the title option the colors to be the same here, then I can just use this paintbrush and select the other one. Maybe because I did not use the title, it is not giving me, but you can see the lines inside, you can see the green colored shade, right? If I'm expanding it, you can see the line here. So I have a format paint option, which is seriously very useful because we generally create some visuals and say, okay, and later if I want to do the color combinations, it is like, okay, even if we are a good UI UX person also, still it's like hard going here, searching for that and doing it, right? Instead, I just have to use the format paint and use it here. That's it. That's easier. Now, let me explain you one Q&A option, which is for the analytics. Search for that. Here goes. I may use this much place for this. Drag it. Fine. So this is a Q&A option. See, already it is suggesting these questions. Top cities by say sum of sales minus sum of profit. What is the sum of sales minus this? Something else. Now what I'll do, I'll ask a question about the data, what I have. I'll say, I want the top 3 cities. City by sales column in a bar graph. It is like a search engine, Copilot. I'm just clicking on it. Did I create a visual? I did not have to go to input, drag and drop the x-axis, y-axis, nothing. I asked a question. What is the top 3 cities? That too I wanted in a bar graph. I get New York, Los Angeles, third one. That's it. Okay. I can ask n number of questions and I can save the question so that next time whenever the data changes, it's easier for us to click and paste. Now I can just turn this as a visual. So even if a person doesn't know how to drag and drop also can make a visual. What I did, I converted that Q&A to a visual. Let's see. Which shows you the access here. Let me try it once again. I'll take Q&A again. And sales trend by your line trend here. Wow. It gives by the date actually. By the ship date, because I have a ship date here, it is giving me as per the ship date. Your from ship date. Let me try. Okay, let me make a region by sales line graph. So what I do, I'll just turn this Q&A result into standard visual. Done. Okay, again, I'm going to Q&A. I'll ask top fix by quantity. That is, I'm defining the top 3 by the quantity. It will, okay, maybe I did not click that properly. Yes. N table. That's it. I'll remove the turn off it. My visual is ready. Simple, right? That's it. So I can have my color combinations. I can have the title for this. Let's minimize it. Thank you. I'll give you an example here. I'm just like copy pasting this table and dragging this to the up. And here what I do, I want to see the contribution of sales, contribution percentage of each segment here. What is the contribution formula? It is the individual value divided by total. It's a contribution. That is what we get it in the pie graph actually. It's the percentage of it, right? If I want to get it in a table of column, what I can do is I have an option of getting the sales again here and I can convert this I'll just create a measure taking percentage of contribution is equal to sum of sales this is it. I'll just come back one.
I'll just want to ask everyone, do you have any questions? Any questions you have? If you need some clarifications, if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer those questions. So feel free to ask those questions if you have. Yes. See, one thing I can tell you is that we could just show the glimpses of uh, what type of training we are providing. And once you join the sessions, our trainers will be able to take you through the whole journey very slowly. And what we do is we tell you to do the work with us. It's a very step by step. Obviously, today it was not
possible to teach you everything step by step. But when you are in the classroom, you start with simple problems, and then slowly you build the whole dashboard. There are lots of other statistical tools and techniques which you learn in the training, and it's just fantastic. It's going to make your job really, really simple. Your CEOs will like it. Your manager, of course, and the CEOs will love it. I would say, because they want to know the information in a few clicks, and they would like to get all the information in just one page. You know, ask any senior manager, and that's what he wants. And this is the kind of stuff Power BI is able to provide. So, uh, yes. So, any questions you have? Anything you would like to ask? If you want to come on the panel, like if you would like to, okay. And Nirja, if you would like to, yeah, any questions are there? Let me see some of the questions. It was asked quite early, but well, let me see. What prerequisite expertise is needed for Power BI? Someone who knows Medium Excel, can they use it? So, would you like to answer that question?
Just no, there is prerequisite experts is needed for Power BI. Just a person who knows a simple Excel, or a person who is enthusiastic to learn how to create a data input or visuals is fine.
Yeah.
Because
So
it's just the understanding of the data is enough.
Yeah.
And Sheikh asked us that what is the difference between Power BI desktop and Power BI service? If we visualize data, how to we send it to team members free of cost with the subscriptions? No, that free of cost will not be possible. One thing is that we can make a Power BI desktop, save it in a PBIX format, and share it to the person through mailing and all. But if you want it on cloud, then you should on Power BI service where you can give the access to the other persons in the organization.
Okay, and just to add on to the first one, say, so just to summarize, there's no prerequisite required for learning Power BI, and we train you even if you don't have any basic skill of Excel also, which I don't think that's the truth. But even if you don't know much about Excel, we start with some basic training initially, and then we build on those skills. So just no prerequisite, just come in. You just need to have fire in the belly. That's it. And just you should know addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. That's the only requirement, I would say. How it can be used in healthcare quality assessment? Very good question, Dr. Mirza. And I would love to tell you that we are consulting the Ministry of Health in Saudi Arabia, and I'm the personal advisor to Health Minister of Saudi Arabia. And along, our past students have been Dr. Tarif Alama, who's the Deputy Health Minister earlier, now Dr. Muhammad Abdul Ali, and many of his team members. They've attended our sessions, and we have got some good credentials also. He has spoken really good words about us. I'll be happy to show you if you want to see those videos. Now, to answer your question, you can create, let's say you have 25 KPIs, and let's say you have a chain of hospital, 5-6 hospitals, or maybe more, different locations, different departments. So all the data can be collated, and any analysis in just few clicks is possible. So once you create the dashboard, and once you have the data with you, once the data is populated, automatically those dashboards can be created. That's the power of Power BI. So it is very much useful. I just told you one thing. Apart from that, you can also analyze the data. So once you are collecting the data, you can make starting from graphs, basic bar chart, Pareto chart, box plots, scatter plots, and even some advanced analysis. And if you're aware of statistics, I would strongly recommend you to join our session. One year, Lean and Six Sigma Yellow Belt session is a totally free session, 2-hour session. Do join in, and request my team members to send the link for our next program to all our participants. There you'll get some good idea about data analysis. So that also builds really good foundation for your Power BI as well. Although they are two separate certifications, Lean and Six Sigma is for about improving the quality using data analysis, and Power BI is graphically depicting whatever your analysis is, so that it's understandable, and it's understood by everyone. So that is one thing I just want to tell you. It's very much applicable, and not only applicable, we are doing it. And more than 50 hospitals in Middle East, they are our clients, apart from hospitals, UAE, Saudi Arabia, King Fahd Medical City, International Medical Center, Ministry of Health, lots of hospitals, I told you. Specialized Medical Center, KFMC, KSUMC, Cleveland Clinic in there's UAE, Beijing Hospital in China, Bangkok Hospital in Thailand, Sakura Hospital in Japan, Apollo Hospitals in India. So many hospitals, they have been our clients, and they have all used, these data analysis and Power BI. They are our clients for both Power BI as well as Lean and Six Sigma, Yellow Belt and Green Belt. So it can be easily used. Quality assessment is like one of the healthcare quality assessment is one of the biggest use of Power BI, and we have got lots of case studies related to that. Okay. How to get this for a practice, like it's with MS Office or what? So that is one question. If you would like to answer that question, needed.
Yes, sir. It is like MS Office. It is just a simple software. You need to download it. I've shown you the screen already, right? It is just like getting the data and converting that to a visualization or using the formulas, DAX or measures. We'll be learning it further. But simply, if you have a quality data with you, you can drag and drop and create some visuals as it was creating it. It's less simple like Excel, nothing else. What is the use of Python in Power BI? Yes, it is like the coding, SQL coding as well. That is while getting the data, we can get the data from SQL server also. The same way through SQL server, I can use a Python coding to get the particular table with a particular filter or combinations of data. So to import the data from one warehouse to Power BI, this Python or SQL codings are used. Without this also, we can just, because we have a very big list of get data options, we can connect to anything and get the data easily. In terms of Syed says, in terms of university HR department, how can we use it? Power BI. Yes. See, each and every functionality has the usage of data analysis. If you are saying for HR, you have a list of HR MIS reports. There is a management information systems. You have a list of it saying that the total equation, the total of the head count, what happened, what is the increase the payroll or the variable pay, how much you have to give, what is the percentage of the company, and based on what percentage of the achievement you are going to give the increments. Okay, so you will calculate you have the KPI systems now, right? You have to achieve some KPIs to get your variable pay. So all that salary computations, and giving a glimpse of the detailed organizational structure, this Power BI can be used by HR. I can say this department has these many persons, this is the cost to the company, and this much is the target or achievement what they gave to the back to the company. That is the use in HR. What are the benefits of self-service PBI platforms like Power BI? You can start learning and seriously, I say playing with the data and getting the inputs out of it. So that when you get a project on some of the data, it will be easier when you do it, when you have the self workings on the data. As we give the sample data to you, also I give you the Power BI dashboard, worked dashboard to you with the PowerPoint presentations and videos. It is easier for you to work on and give an output to the concern. It is the data analysis or insights or even a summarization we give it to the concern, right? People can understand easily. The color combinations, like if it is growing, I'll give it green. If it is declining, I'll give red. I'll say average, I'll use yellow. If I'm using it in a table also, still with the conditional formatting, I'll be able to, in one glance, I can say, oh, okay, this sector is going up, going down, this happens. And what is the next decision we have to take it on particular sector or particular team. It is like, Sheikh, we have the option of data sources. Once you do it from one particular source and the source is updated, will automatically refresh with the scheduled refresh. If you have a very big list of files to be combined, then you can use the folder option. You can get the folder combined to Power BI so that whatever Excel has been pushed to that particular folder, it will combine and get you an analysis output of all the one which is added. Syed asks, how can we use Power BI for student data in school? Surely you can get the analysis of each student, what is the subject is improving, what is he is not able to, and on which month, which test, which type, maybe they'll be good and normally the normal writing test and maybe bad in the practicals and all sometimes. So maybe you can categorize and take the percentages on each student and show the analysis to them. That is like you can create a card to the single student saying that, okay, this is going good, this is going down, this is fair, and this improvements is possible. So all this, anything with data, you can give an insight. Any topic, sales, finance, healthcare, education, pharmacy. Even if you want to seriously, analyze, if you are a purchase guy, right? Generally, they do it. If I'm just searching for some purchase, maybe I'll say I want to purchase some mobile from somewhere. I can get that website URL, put it in Power BI software, see the difference between all the specifications, categorization, bandwidth, and all. I can see the prices and decide it. Seriously, if you don't have a project also, start working on whichever the interest what you have. Are the certification exams for yes, we have the certification PL300 for Power BI. You will have an internal certification from our concern Anexas, and it will take a bit time to attend the PL300, and it is a Microsoft certification. So maybe you will have to continuously work for 3-4 months on the functions which I'm explaining you in the learnings. And yes, you can go for the certification also. But we have a certification from our concern.
Yeah, you're also getting a certificate from Anexas Europe, and it's a worldwide valid certificate. and from AEC as well. And we are also affiliated to various other certifying bodies also. And you can appear for the Microsoft exam as well. And our passing percentage has been quite high, 95 plus percentage. So feel free to, you know, even if you want to appear for any other certification exam, you would. The certification from AEC, you can appear for the exam any number of times and you can pass. So this almost everyone passes. Sometimes some people in first attempt, sometimes 90% in first attempt and remaining in the future attempts. And there's no additional uh, fees for that for the AEC certification. And for the Microsoft certification, yes, you have to apply there and you have to follow the formalities for that certification. Can we do visualization of the data if it is another language like Hindi, Bengali, getting
Yes,
it?
sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir, we can.
yes. So yeah, that's what the question. That's what the question is here. So yes,
Yes, we can. We can change the language and we can vote.
So that's very easy nowadays. I will show you some videos which I had created, and then in just AI, using AI, I could make it in any language. So if you want, I can demonstrate just towards the end of the session. I could easily translate into Arabic. That's what we did for many of our videos. Is there any limit for number of columns for data to work in Power BI?
No, it is 1 GB's data set, and it is, I don't think, normal Excel and all will not go more than that. That too, a single dashboard, I'm saying. Single dashboard, I can take to 1 GB and I can have n number of dashboards, then combine that also to one more dashboard.
Okay.
It's possible.
Is there any limit for, no, sorry. That is asking, I'm not an expert in Excel, how to transform data in proper way. So, yeah. So I think I partly, I think we answered that question, that you don't have to be an expert. We will make you an expert. So when you come as we start from ground zero, and then we will slowly build up the session. And first few hours will be especially for those who don't have much information about the basic data analysis or basic Excel form. So that we will be definitely take you through that. These are the dates. Yes, that was very important. Which you can choose your batch here. Yeah, and Aryan, yes, you will get the certificate from this webinar also. Definitely, you are going to get this. How to get the certificate? You look into the your chat box, and there all the procedures for that is given. These are the dates if you want to join our sessions. We are starting from 26th May. That's one batch. And if you're not free during that time, you can always attend 23rd. And you can attend our batches any number of times. So once you have joined our session, once you are our student, you can attend this week, this month. After completing the whole course, again, if you want to revise next year, it's totally free of cost. You can again join our batch. So you can join us, our batch, any number of times, multiple times. And not only that, you'll also get some free other trainings also, for other certifications also, which includes Lean Six Sigma, Introduction to PMP, and many other ones. Those who are from healthcare, CPHQ, we provide CPHQ certification training, full-fledged training also. And if you want to get an introductory certificate for CPHQ, that is also provided along with this once you enroll. So you can choose other free certification courses as well. Not fully, means there's a package also. We have got a combination of 2-3 certifications. If you're taking, then it will be costing you much less. And we can give you great discounts on that. And we have got, I'm in manufacturing sector. Does the software play a significant role? Of course. You can analyze the machines, you can analyze the productivity, you can find the root causes of, let's say, well, high maintenance time. You can lower down your maintenance costs. You can reduce the errors, defects in your the units produced by you, of course, by your company. And this is a huge, huge application of uh, uh, Power BI and data analysis in the manufacturing sector. So we have done multiple projects there. We have done more than, we have got SABEC, we have got Aramco, we have got Bharat Petroleum, the refineries, and we have got ADNOC and the steel company, Dubai Steel, and many, many manufacturing companies. They're all our clients. National Business Company, Jeddah. So these are the timings. These are the timings of the training program. Yeah. Yes. Any other question is there? Yeah, just give me some. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions? Are there any other questions? Okay. I hope we have answered all your questions. If we have missed out on any question, just let us know. And did we have the poll? A poll is there. How many of you would like to join? Do we have a poll there by any chance? Yes. So I think we have almost answered questions. Yes. So if you can just have an ending poll. If you can just participate in this poll, which is given here. I hope you are able to see the poll. In terms of university HR department, yeah, recruiting your professors, yes. Mehran has asked that question. See, recruitment time of your professors, then which type of professional development units and what type of training professors need, and also managing their overall uh, performance and also overall well-being of the professors and the perks you are providing. The university might be providing the perks. All these things can be also handled using Power BI. Just answer this question, please. The next question.
Yes. Yes, we are providing you the full data analysis course because we are from scratch to extracting the data, transforming it, formatting it, loading it, creating the formulas, DAX, visualizations, creating the security, that is the role level security, which I explained. That with the schedule refresh till the publish of the data, we are going to teach you everything. We have our recordings link. Yes, each topic we have a recording link. We have the PowerPoint presentation of the each topic explained with the visuals inside, and also you have the Power BI dashboard work with the data. So it's easier to go to the data, view what all the formulas I have already used with what columns. You can actually feel it. So it makes easier for you to understand and work on. Just replicate the same to your data.
Yeah, so the course has a fee. Yeah, the course, the full-fledged course has a fee, which includes the certification as well. And if you attend the training, that itself gives you a certificate. One certificate is given to you as well. Yes. Okay, so if there are no questions, then I think we can wind up the. You can also have a look at some of our other training programs. Some of our clients, we do Lean Six Sigma training as well. Green belt, yellow belt, green belt, black belt, master black belts. We are one of the few companies which provides all kinds of certifications in the Lean and Six Sigma. So you can always join our course, go for a free 2-hour yellow belt certification course, and after that you can enroll in case if you find it viable for you. So the course fee is given here in the chat box. It is 525 dirhams, or depending on which country you are in, we can give you in your currency. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks everyone. Thank you.
Thank you all.